Hello Reapers, my name's Scythe and today we're going to be starting a series of Monster Hunter World. I have never played a Monster Hunter game. I know that they're cool, but I've never ended up playing them until the Monster Hunter World beta was out, and I played the heck out of that. Like, seriously, it's such an awesome game. Absolutely love it. I promised you all that I was going to do a Let's Play series, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So I skipped over the first part of the tutorial mission. This is still the tutorial, and I also kind of skipped over the character customization, but believe me, it is very, very in-depth. Like, you got so much that you can do with your character. I kind of got a scar over one eye and changed one of the pupil colors and stuff, and it's really, really neat, right? So, you know, right now we are still in the tutorial area, so it is probably going to end up being a little bit slow, and I also do want to give a quick little warning that I'm very, very sick right now, so I might not have the most energy that you're used to in my other videos. Ooh. But we got so many cutscenes and stuff. So far, they've just kind of introduced our character to this new girl right here, and what ended up happening was we were in a ship, right? Kind of sailing to this new world. And this giant, it's the last boss of the game, an actual volcano that is a monster, rose out of the sea and had us like crash and burn with all of the other people in the boat and stuff. And now we just suddenly are here with this chick at the tutorial area, right? So this area is kind of like, you know, they're kind of just trying to teach us the basics of the basics before we end up getting into the hunting mechanics, I guess. So once we end up getting to our HQ, that's when things will start getting a little bit more interesting, because as of right now, we of course don't have any weapons or anything. She's trying to also explain the lore of the creatures. One of the things that I think they do exceptionally well in this game is the lore to not only the world, but the creatures themselves. Like, even the boat that I mentioned in the first original cutscene had a skeleton of a monster for the base of the boat, and I just thought that that was so cool that they, you know, no stone unturned as far as the details of, whoa, of course they would end up having skeleton bones from a monster, because this is Monster Hunter. The whole world is based on the idea of these creatures that are just kind of giant monsters, you know, right? So they all kind of have their own functionality and everything. I don't know what this plant is about. It seems like they're trying to teach us that we can use that to gain some vitality, I think. Because otherwise, that's all it really is saying for the most part. But I will have links in the description to the other videos that I had where we ended up playing through the beta and stuff like that. Because those, you know, for the most part, the game itself was a lot more fast-paced back then, because it was just a demo, so they really wanted to get you into the action. So this Let's Play series is probably going to start out a little bit slow, and then eventually we're going to end up getting to the further tiers of the monsters and stuff, right? And oh man, there are some crazy creatures out there, dude. Like, I'm really, really excited for this, because not only are we going to get to see all sorts of new levels, environments, and monsters and stuff that I didn't previously see in the demo, we also are going to be able to have the opportunity to forge our own gear and upgrade gear accordingly. Oh my gosh, this looks dangerous. Stand back, sweetheart. I'll protect you. I know what these things are. These are the babies of the mummy. The mummy lizard creature, which I'm pretty sure is going to end up being our first quest, which was one of the original quests that they had in the demo. But yeah, you're going to be able to craft gear and armor based on the monster parts that you collect while you're out in the world, not to mention just the monster bosses themselves, right? Oh gosh, this is going to be, I'm just going to follow you and not pick a fight, because I don't really have like a weapon or anything right now, lady. Excuse me, can we do anything? I'm just going to hide over in these bushes here. There we go. They're totally going to be stupid enough to not detect me, right? Even though I'm standing like literally right in front of them. They're actually that stupid. I'm surprised. Wow. I mean, I knew that the AI was kind of very much in your favor as far as this game is concerned, but that's a little bit crazy how stupid they are. They're trying to teach us the hiding mechanics, though, so I guess that's kind of the whole point, right? Head for the research station is what our main goal is. So what they're trying to kind of do is set us up to understanding a bit of the environment and how, like, certain things like this. You can see very plainly on the map in the bottom left that there is a way through this zone, but you know, if you didn't end up using the map in conjunction with, like, what you actually see on screen, a lot of these pathways wouldn't look like they were pathways. Like, even something like this, where we end up just jumping off of the cliff. Wait, what is that? There's, like, some weird magnifying glass icon around here or something. I don't know what that's about. Well, you know what? You go ahead and climb down. Oh! I'm so powerful, I'll just land right on my feet, lady. So we'll probably have enough time to get through this tutorial area, depending how long it is. I may end up making some cuts. And then we'll end up going to the first creature at the least. See, now they're trying to teach us the tracking mechanics, right? So old footprints implies that this creature has not been around this area for quite some time. Like, it's been gone for a while. And you can kind of... I don't know, I didn't really get a good look at the footprint, but usually you can determine based on where the footprint is actually aiming, where the creature has actually been walking. So I guess it's been walking over here very conveniently. Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that more footprints? Oh, lady! Lady, there's a giant monster. How did you even survive out here in the world? Like, man alive, what's with you? I'll save you, sweetheart. I got, like, no weapon whatsoever, but I'll somehow be able to do it. Yes! I like how we get to see our character in the cutscenes too. Oh! Cool! There's like an actual other monster hunter here! Oh, that's so sick! Look at him go! He's riding it! Oh man, so cool! I didn't know there was gonna be like other NPCs and stuff. I know that it's like the single player, so it's kind of like different than the multiplayer for sure. Multiplayer is definitely where it's at for this game. Don't know if we're going to end up tackling that in the series at all because it requires PlayStation Plus, which I don't have because there's not enough games that I play on the PlayStation that warrant me actually getting that. Oh, we got a nice battle going on here. They're just trying to show off, like, right here at the beginning. I love the animation of these monsters fighting each other, dude. It reminds me of Godzilla, which is a show that I grew up with as a kid. Absolutely love it. Oh, so brutal. Like, look at this thing. He's just annihilating that lizard. Like, man alive, that poor lizard. He can't even handle himself. What's he even supposed to do? Huh? I don't know why my character rolled right under them, but, yeah, you might want to hurry up, dude. No, hurry up. They're busy fighting each other, not you. Like, you can just run. Jump! Okay, I'll trust you. That's a really goofy looking face, actually. Wow. That was pretty intense. So eventually, both of those suckers are going to be hunted by yours truly, which is absolutely awesome. I love how that guy's weapon looks like it was made from monster parts, right? Like that's what I mean, where the world itself kind of fits so well with itself. Monster Hunter is one of the only games where I've ever seen the loading bar and the loading screen go up and then go down. Like that's not how loading screens work, man. Whoa. I mean, I have the subtitles on for all of you Reapers to be able to read all the stuff that's going on, but for the most part, I have the volume of the NPC characters very, very low, so I myself personally don't really hear them very much. I guess I could try and keep up with it, but for the most part, I think it's just gonna be yak, yak, yak. It's just kind of talking about the lore and stuff like that, which the lore of the creatures I'm definitely into. Not very sure if I'm overly curious about all of this, although this is a very, very majestic pace. Like, seriously, they really outdid themselves. How did they even do this within the course of, like, 24 hours? Because as far as the story is concerned, I don't think we've been gone for that long. Like, seriously. Ooh, bullets? Oh, sweat bullets. He was doing a figure of speech. Yes, all's well that ends well. I don't like how my character doesn't talk. I like that guy's armor. Not him. His is okay. But I like that other guy back there that had the heavier armor set. That's kind of what I want to do, is I want to build our character towards being like a big tanky monster. I mean, the whole thing that's cool about the game, but also very tricky, is that the game, like Monster Hunter World, I would say is the most casual, friendly Monster Hunter game that they've ever had yet, but at the same time is extremely complex. You know, I'm hoping that I can get through the game with kind of a mediocre, like, experience of understanding the game. Because otherwise, like, learning a lot of the monster's weaknesses, trying to build armor accordingly to what damage type they end up doing and stuff like that, like, there is so much to this game's depth that it can be very overwhelming. I'm just gonna say that right here, Reapers, like, seriously. So I'm hoping that I can get through this game just being a casual player, because I've never been into the Monster Hunter games before this one. Hello! This looks like, oh, wow. Welcome to Astra. I am glad you made it somehow. I knew you would, though. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Excuse me? Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. Really? It doesn't look like it. You're kind of just standing here. We'll cover the important matters at the council. What? Which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of course. The guild guild spoke highly of you as individuals, think that you could do as a team. And before I forget, because I'm so old and senile, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Our cat ally, because that's right, we actually have a cat ally in single player, and if you go into multiplayer with 2 people, you have 2 cats with you. 3 players and up, it just takes those characters away. They kind of act as like a portable inventory system. Go ahead and have a look around Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for a council meeting. Well, off you go. I'm gonna walk over here now. Excuse me? Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking at your Palacio. What? This is our stockpile. They carry the most basic of necessities. Oh, this is so cool! It's like a proper, like, town where you get to, like, oh, look at all the map icons and stuff. There's, like, so many supplies that you can end up actually buying. Just follow the field team leader. That guy's got a really weird title. This is so cool. Next is the smithy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I want to upgrade my gears this. Oh, wow. I love how the environment is like all animating too. Like it's really, really detailed. Those chains actually look really good. Most games don't even bother doing that extra step, you know, which, oh, this is so cool. I mean, I guess it's like the one main hub. I think they do have different hubs based on like the different biomes that we're going to end up experiencing further on the line. You know, in some of the later levels and stuff. As, of course, the story, I'm sure, is going to end up being what takes us to those areas. But this is so fleshed out and so detailed, dude. Like, I feel like I'm a part of something. And look at that! Speaking of monsters, we got bones, monster bones here for the railing. That's so cool, dude. What are the chains made of like creature metal? Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot. Yeah, I bet. Wow, look at this place. Oh, that's a girl. Want to check it out? Yeah, I certainly do. I'm down for that. Like seriously, explain to me the mechanics. Ooh, it's toasty in here. Okay, that's kind of weird. Can I talk to you guys about anything? Second Fleet Master. This is so cool. Tech Chief. Oh man, and they got nice details of everything. Like seriously, this is so neat. And again, monster parts up in the ceiling and stuff. It's kind of blending monster parts with like its own like genuine feel and stuff. Like I love it, dude. The world itself again just feels like engrossed in its own lore, which is just so cool. There is the little cat ally. That's not my cat ally, but that is one of the little cat dudes that I was talking about 2 seconds ago. Palacio, I don't know. Let's call it a poutine because I'm Canadian and it makes sense. What is that? That's one weird looking rock formation. Oh, it looks like a cat. Maybe, this is our canteen. Okay, that's kind of weird. What is, over where? What? Oh, look, it's my cat. I named him Bobo and he's just like Bobo where he's meowing and looking for me. What? No, he's not looking for her. He wants me. That's kind of weird. He's got a bag, like a water canteen, that looks like a cat. That'd be really weird, because that would be like a human being having a watering can that looks like a human head. like I know that they're trying to be cute here, but it's like a cat having cat memorabilia just doesn't really, it doesn't fly right with me, man. Like, that's weird. What the? That's a really tall looking cat in the background. That looks really gross and weird. What? Now that you're all here, let us begin the council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, I think that's that giant volcano creature that we had attack us. He does actually talk, by the way. I just like doing my own character voices. The 5th Fleet have finally arrived at Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you say a few words? I can't really talk, so instead she's going to. Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty, by which I mean my partner will get his hands dirty. This here's the Commission's table. You should, what? Something? Looking forward to it. What's going on? Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as a Zora Magdaros. Okay, a huge mountain with a mountain of fire upon its back. Maybe that's that volcano dragon that we're talking about. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World. Elder Dragons have been with us since the dawn of time, just as long as my ears, altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason? I don't really care, old man. Anyways, with the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link. Here! Oh, now you're talking. Alright, you guys are strange. Anyways, hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jargas problem. That's that lizard creature that we saw getting its butt kicked and securing this Estera area. Start by investigating the Jargas habitat, find out what makes them tick, then we'll go from there, I guess. Right, we're on it, sir. My character never talks. Look at that weird teddy bear, it's so scary, dude. Everyone, you know the drill, go out there and do stuff. You got it. Now we're talking. I like gloves. You too. Make it a priority to learn how to do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask. Oh no, there better not just be like the tutorial's next step. Talking to everybody and reading a huge wall of text of explaining the game instead of us just learning it through experience. You heard him? Stick with me and you'll have no problems. These voices are getting confusing for me. The Fifth banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. What? All right, dismissed. Okay, later, dum-dum. I don't really know what he was talking about. Hey, that's disrespectful. Don't call me dum-dum. Okay, anyways, what the, hello, not even here a whole day and already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty? Yeah, I've been ready to get my hands dirty since I entered this talkie town. You'll need a weapon first. There's a box of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. Yes, please. I want equipment. I hope it's as cool as your sword. No, seriously. Oh, wow. I get my own room. Whoa, okay, this place kind of sucks. You know what, I guess I can't complain. It looks kind of homey. Very relaxing, in fact. Oh, there's my cat. Is he actually going to sell me items? I thought he was my friend. Equip a weapon from the item box. Which one's the item box? This is the item box. The gigantic red inventory. Item box, here we go. This is so cool. I like it. Play movie. Okay, the 14 hunter weapons. Different weapons offer different combat experience. Great swords hit with devastating force, while the sword and shield allow for quick, mobile flurries. The heavy bow gun, while unwieldy, fires powerful blasts and so on. Choose any one weapon and take it to the field. You can visit the training area after equipping a weapon by speaking to the housekeeper in your room. There you can practice with your chosen weapon type and end up getting to know it, blah, blah, blah. Armor sets are comprised of 5 pieces of armor, so I guess like boots, you know, chest, arms, and stuff like that. Each piece offers a different amount of defense plus equipment skills to aid you in your hunts. You can mix and match pieces, however, you like to suit your playstyle. Ooh, that's where it starts getting complicated. Use L and R2 to view your gear's stats and skills. You can save equipment loadouts as well. Yikes. Exit the tutorial? No. Let's see. What's this little movie right here? Is this just going to be... Yeah, this is just gonna be showing us the different weapons. I love me the great swords, dude. They're like so fun and so cool. So let's just choose right here. They're trying to show us this right here, the hunter's knife, which is kind of another dual wielding thing where we get accessibility for beginners, 3 stars. I like that. So it actually shows, where does it show the accessibility? Does it show it in any other spot at all? Like seriously? Okay, so we got VS Fire is really good, which I'm assuming... Hunger resistance, that's kind of weird. I'm assuming that the Jargas is going to be fire-based, maybe? Otherwise, why else would they be wanting us to use that weapon? Oh, a katana. I do like that. Accessibility for beginners. Oh, that's actually really cool looking. I do love katanas, dude. And then we got a Buster Sword right here, just straight up from Final Fantasy VII. Okay, they don't even care what they call it. I do actually like the slicers, like the dual daggers are a very, very fun weapon. We might end up going that route in the game. I don't know whether or not you can actually get away with using one weapon type exclusively, because I know that you can upgrade them and the weapons are going to end up changing the way that they look and function and stuff. But I do like the fact that these are extremely fast weapons that you can just go in, cause a bunch of damage, and you can roll away really, really quickly, right? Because some of these other weapons do make things a little bit slower. This weapon right here in particular, the Iron Hammer, if you end up hitting a monster in the head, can end up causing stun attacks, right? So what do we actually want to go for here? The Iron sword axe is also a really good weapon. The iron lance is also pretty cool. I don't even know what this metal bagpipe is. That's just a weird support weapon. I don't know anything about it. And then we got the iron blade. This weapon actually allows you to do a combo where you can launch yourself up in the air, kind of pole vault onto the back of a monster, but I'm not exactly sure how to use it. So we might have to go into the basic training so that I could check that out. Man alive, look at that mobility that he's got going on, though. He just keeps having the same combo go over and over again. But you know what? For the sake of today, for the sake of the monster that we're going to be fighting, let's just get it over with, and let's just equip, like, the basic gear. Okay, so the chainmail is going to be versus water, whereas this is going to be versus fire. I don't know if it's going to matter so much with the gear that we're rocking right now. Look at the damage increase, though. 264 up to 384. Yikes. Let's just take it and let's just go for it. I just want to get some combat going on here, at least for the first episode. And then, you know, I can end up figuring all this stuff out off camera and, you know, try to understand a little bit more about what's going on. Okay, talk to the handler in the canteen. Where is that going to end up being? Where's the canteen? Oh, okay. Now that you have access to the armory and provision stockpile, grab what you need. Yes, I think I did. Once you're done, go meet up with your handler at the canteen to sign up for a quest. Yep, I'm down for that. Where is that person? Is this the canteen? There's a big exclamation mark on top of this guy, so I'm assuming Commander Idiot over here is going to end up being it, right?
Listen up.
Are you it?
Is there something important I need to talk to you about? This commission is special, different from your past undertakings, if I had to take a guess. It's not about hunting down the Elder Dragons or punishing them for the damage they cause. By no means. The commission seeks an understanding of their place in nature, and ours. That's the point of it all. The Elder Dragons are nature, and it's futile to try and punish nature as it is being run from it. What? But knowing nature, now that's something we can do. I like how metaphorical this game actually is. We're going to face some real challenges. The best course might not always be clear. But before you take life or move to defend it, understand it. That's what makes you a hunter. Okay. That was kind of just a bunch of lore, which is still really cool, and I'm definitely interested in it, but man alive, there's so much that we can end up doing here. Like, there's all these different towns and everything. This is the provision stockpile as well, which it could just keep going on and on and on. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna push the episode a little bit longer today. We'll probably, down the line, end up doing maybe one episode equals, like, one monster or something like that. So what we're gonna do now, let's just rush up here, because I think this is where the monster, or where the quest is going to end up being. And then I'll kind of mess around off camera before the next episode, try to get the hang of the town area and everything like that, right? Hello. Okay, partner, time to get down to business. The guild teamed up with us for this reason. From now on, you're my hunter, and I'm your handler. I'm the bread to your butter, got it? The 5th Fleet's first mission is to survey the Jargas' habitat. What? Habitat? That's a word. No, that's not how you say it. Well, that's how I say it. Then we gotta call a certain number of them in order to secure the area. Aha! So we gotta take a bunch of them out. We can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jargas in the Ancient Forest quest. Are you ready? A wild and wondrous new world is waiting for us out here. So that's the other thing too, is we could, you know, join somebody or play online if I had PlayStation Plus. And the whole point is that you can repeat these quests over and over and over again for specific resources that you want to farm, right? So quests involve objectives such as slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, first you have to accept it. Assignments. Complete these missions to advance the story. Optional quests. These include favors for NPCs. More will become available as you meet the necessary requirements. You can take on optional quests as many times as you like. Now, that's what I like to see, because it means that we get to just keep playing this game. You know, even if I end up recording an episode where we fight a new monster, it doesn't mean that I can't do some grinding off camera, or maybe in an episode or two. It depends how interesting it would be. Investigations. These special quests are issued by the Resource Center and can only be taken a limited number of times. Events are special quests exclusive to online play, so we're not going to get to touch any of those, unfortunately. Exit the tutorial? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so we go to the assigned missions, and then we got Jargas in the Ancient Forest, and that seems to be it. So what we have to do is just investigate and take them out if necessary, and it seems like we don't even have the entire starting map area, because I know from the demo that there is a whole lot more to this zone that I guess they're not giving us right now because it's still kind of starting out in the tutorial section, right? Okay, so you're free to explore the town until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal at the canteen, shore up your supplies at the provision stockpile, get the latest gear from the smithy and armory, then adjust your equipment and organize your items at the item box.
That's a little bit tedious. You'll be heading out into the field in no time. Take a look at the upper left corner of the screen. When the quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification, something or other. Okay, once you're prepared, you can press the map button at any time to enter standby. You can go into standby, blah, 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 blah. Party member status, standby for departure, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. I get it. I don't think that I need to do any of the stuff that they're asking us to do at the town here. I think we can just depart on the quest. Let's just do it. Haha! Okay, that's kind of weird. A bird's taking us to our objective. Weird. Time limit, 50 minutes. I think I'm gonna be doing okay. All right, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rules? Rule number 1, complete the objective. Okay. To complete the quest. Easy, right? Yeah. Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. I know what quests are. Like, this is getting a little too casual friendly. Our current objective is to eliminate a specific number of Jargas. Let's check the map. A specific number, you say? How many of them? 7? Is it talking about the babies, not the grown-up? Like, seriously, I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Sure. It must be talking about the babins, because there's no way that it wants us to go for the big bad mama 7 times. Rule number 2, use the supply box. That's a rule. The commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply crate over there. Have a look and decide what you want to take along. Okay, get out of the way, weirdo. I'll take it. Sure. Let's see, what do we got in the supply box here? So we got some healing potions. Sure. We got some meat or something, and an empty file. A regular old empty file, nothing more, nothing less. I guess we can fill that up or something? It doesn't seem that we can actually carry it with us for some weird reason, so I guess we'll just leave it there. It says that we couldn't carry anything else, unfortunately. So we got antidote, ration, a bunch of other things. The other thing, too, that I'm definitely going to have to try and do is I got to set up this little hotbar menu and figure it all out, because these shortcuts are a little bit confusing for me, dude. One thing that always gave me trouble when I was playing the original demo of the game was I never understood, like, how am I supposed to do any of this stuff? Okay, the canteen, eating meals, boost stats and stuff like that. Grant special food skills. Food skills have a probability of being activated. Use fresh ingredients to raise that probability. So you kind of end up going out and gathering certain supplies and food and stuff like that. You can eat again in a camp after a short time, after eating a meal about 10 minutes. Don't forget to eat again after fainting as well, so that you can end up getting those food buffs again. So we can pay with money, pay with points, pay with a voucher, or oven roast, which is ask the handler to oven roast something specific for you. Okay, oven roasting cooks food. Man alive, like yakety yak yak yak. I don't care right now, okay? Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot easier than they're trying to make it out to be, but that's one thing that I was dreading, man. I gotta say, like, I love this game, don't get me wrong, but it being, like, a Japanese game, just because that's usually what they end up doing in their tutorials, means that it was going to be, like, so much talking, you know, like so much explanation through like text rather than explaining it through experience, you know, like I would rather figure all this stuff out while we're out in the world doing stuff. I wanted to actually attack that stupid creature. Oh well, anyways, sheathe your weapon. Yeah, I know, so that you can end up running around. There was a herb right there that we could have gotten. Same with honey right here. I'll just steal that. Bees don't even care. Like, seriously? It's just, go ahead and take it. Okay, what do we got going on here? Why are we trying to sneak in here, dude? I don't think that we have to actually do this. I think we're gonna be able to do just fine. Oh, there they are. There they are. It didn't even matter sneaking around, because they already knew that I was here. Ha! Take this, weird baby creature things. Well, that's already 7 of them. Why is my character still doing attacks? That's what I want to know. Yeah! Man alive, I'm super slow right now. Like, I really gotta work on my prowess here, because my character is not the best at attacking things. Like, this heavy weapon is heavy. Seriously. Okay, so that's 2 down already. No problemo. And I guess we're supposed to track the other ones? What is this? A bone pile, huh? Is that just related to the monster or something? Yeah, I guess it must be. Okay, and then we got, aha, so we gotta sneak up on them, huh? Let's just mine this ore. I don't really care. Yeah! I don't even know what the malachite ore is for, but we're going to take it regardless. What is it trying to point to us? Oh, it's just some type of healing plant or something, or rather. We're just going to go into this cave, because I'm pretty sure that's where these dudes end up camping out, right? And then these little light bugs, you can actually use these to a strategic advantage as well, where we can end up doing this. Yes, and we get to stun all of them and get some crazy attacks off. Yeah, bring it on, you stupid babies. Like, seriously, the mama is going to be so mad at what we're doing here. Yes, main objective complete. I don't care if the main objective's complete. I'm gonna keep fighting because I want to get more pieces of these guys. Like, seriously. Hua! This weapon is so slow. Seriously, he's so slow. I can't even believe how slow he is with it. Okay, these monster parts are mine. No! Get back, cat! I'll take them all down. I mean, I kind of will, but my character is like so super slow. I don't know if I like this broadsword weapon thing that we got going on here, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure there's probably better that we could be using. So we got 2 primary attacks, by the way. We just got an overhead swing, which is going to, of course, be causing a lot more damage than just our normal attack that we were doing 2 seconds ago. Ooh, we got so many. Timer? Timer? Why does it show a timer of 10? Is it saying we have 10 seconds? Oh no! I was supposed to be grabbing resources. I didn't know that the quest complete meant it was going to automatically kick us out. That's kind of annoying. And here I was getting greedy for the resources, killed a whole bunch of them, rather than just trying to grab all the items. Oh, that's too bad. So quest rewards, huh? So we got a bunch of Jargas scale, sharp claws, blah, 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 blah. Or we could just sell all of them, which is really interesting. Why would we want to end up doing that? I guess it would give us our money, which would be good, but otherwise we could send them to the item box, which again, I don't know which resources we're actually going to need for the item box is the thing. So yeah, I don't really know. Maybe we should just sell all of this stuff for now because these are just some very basic resources until we can end up seeing what items we actually need, right? Item gathered by Palocos or whatever, which is going to be ore. I'm sure that's going to be something that we're going to eventually need. Reward money, faints 0. Our cat levels up, but we don't. Do we? A new cutscene has been added to the gallery. Okay. Man alive, this game is extremely text-heavy. Like, I can't even believe it. Oh, okay. Back in town. Took a little while to actually get here. Fine work taking down those Jargas, even though the mother's like 10 times stronger. So there's no difference in their habitat, but their numbers are increasing, I see. It may be stating the obvious, but the Jargas aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. Yeah, I can tell. We've also received reports of Kestoden herd getting out of hand. I don't know what that means. This must be all because the Zora Magdoris made landfall. It's got everything riled up, including me. Just kidding. Well, it's your job to quiet them down. We'd like to investigate the Kestodon herd and call their numbers or something. I'm going along. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Oh, that was a big warrior dude. Okay, you can now depart on quest with other players via online session if you have PlayStation Plus. Turn on voice activation now. No, thank you. I don't actually have a mic for my PlayStation, honestly speaking, but either way, log in to get bonuses. You have to have PlayStation Plus to get those login bonuses as far as I can tell, though, because otherwise it wasn't letting me. But anyways, that's going to be it for the first episode, everybody. We didn't really get to fight that big of a monster or anything super duper exciting, but I do like the tutorial aspect of the game. I just don't like that it's all told through text. You know, I'm still finding the game to be overly confusing because it's acting like it's more complex than it is on certain mechanics that don't really need as much explaining as they do, which, don't get me wrong, you know, we'll get the hang of it for sure, Reapers, but it's gonna take me a little while. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that outright, because I've never played any other Monster Hunter other than this one, but in either case, I'm really excited for this series, and hopefully you're all gonna be enjoying it, enjoying the crazy ride, because there's some absolutely spectacular monsters that are gonna be fought down the line. I'm gonna go see if I can do that first starting quest a couple times, get some practice in, and try to figure out some of the other stuff that's going on in the town here. In any case, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And that's also going to build up loyalty points in my merch store. Links are in the description for that. Where you can buy this shirt and a bunch of other stuff. And for the fans that want to go the extra mile, you can donate to me for absolutely free with Gawkbox. Check links in the description explaining that. And then also I'm going to have links in the description for everything about this game. Sayonara and stay epic, everybody.